Back here on pregame with Wyatt Young. Wyatt, great to see you.
You too, thank you.
Couple multi-hit games for you that last series against Erie. You now have 15 on the year, which is the second most on the team for multi-hit games. What's been the key for you, at least this past weekend, for the recent success you've had?
I think just trying not to do too much, put the bat on the ball and just hit it where they aren't, and just try and hit the ball hard each time.
And you've had a really consistent season. You're leading the team in batting average, top 10 in the Eastern League in on-base percentage. What's been the key to the consistency all year?
I think just knowing that that's what I need to do to help my team win, and trying to be as consistent as I can with that, and then keep the routines the same day in, day out, and not try and deviate too much, and just be the everyday player that I can be.
You mentioned your routine. On a day that you are playing, what is your routine? Does it stay the same every day?
Pretty much. It's a little different here and there. The swing breaks down, approach breaks down sometimes, and you got to keep tinkering and maneuvering with certain things in the cages or in the box, and so it's a constant adjustment each day.
What about coming into the game? You get to the park. What are you doing going into that game?
Studying the pitcher, trying to see what he's trying to do to me. Looking at all the stats that we got, because we have a lot nowadays, and trying to build a plan for whatever his plan is against me.
Anything off the field that you do before you get to the park, or anything that is the same every single day, part of your routine?
I eat the same thing for breakfast pretty much every day, scrambled eggs and stuff like that. I try to keep that the same. It's easier to just not decide what to eat each day, and stuff like that, and keep the decisions minimal each day.
Let's go back to Friday night's game, that walk-off home run for Matt Rudick. You started that inning with a ground rule double. What was it like for you to see your buddy come through then when you were standing on second base?
It was a really good feeling because I know he's been a little up and down throughout the year, and so to see him get that hit, it was good for him.
And I always hear Mariana Duncan joking around with you about how much you're eating on a day-to-day basis. Is that something that you're trying to do as the season goes on, or you always eating a lot?
That's just something that me and him joke about. I'll say the same thing to him about how he's eating a lot. So whenever he has a plate of food, then I'll say the same thing, and then whenever I have a plate of food, he'll give me some crap about it.
And for you, taking care of your body, let's talk about that. We're in late July now, come out of the All-Star break. What are the keys to remaining so solid that you can go out there with your body every day?
I think just recovering well each night, so getting your proper rest and eating well, and those two are the biggest things for me. Just getting that rest each night, and then eating well during the day.
And the food for you mentioned the breakfast. Anything else you're looking to get in every day?
As much steak as I can. That's my favorite food. So just steak, yeah.
And let's talk about this team now on the road, especially. You guys have been the best team in the league on the road, tied for the most wins in the Eastern League away from home. What has it been like to just be so successful on the road this year?
I'm not really sure. I think that's just the way the numbers have been playing out. I think the team in general is just trying to do the same thing day in and day out, and I guess that's just the way it's playing out.
And in a month like this, where there's the All-Star break, obviously, but only 8 home games in the whole month of July, what's the mindset like that when you see that? Are you looking kind of at the whole schedule, or are you just going series by series?
Yeah, I have no idea what the schedule says. I'm just looking at each series. Yeah.
And then obviously next month will be a back-to-back homestand, so you get to kind of, does your routine, is it different home, road, or are you kind of just the same?
It's a little different in terms of the scheduling and stuff, because you get to the field at different times, different cities, different restaurants, everything like that, and so it's different, but you just adjust like anything else.
And for you now, a couple of seasons into this, in terms of full-length seasons in pro ball, what's the key down the stretch for you to be the best player you can be?
Just stay consistent with everything routine-wise, make adjustments when needed, and just do that. That's it. Nothing else.
Any goals for you or with the team as well?
Just win each game.
Thanks so much for the time, Wyatt. Appreciate it.
Thank you.